Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing another update in the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This is a project that was created by Emily and Max here on YouTube. She is also on Instagram. She is also the creator of the Graveyard Project Pan, which is coming up so soon. I'm very excited about that also. I will make sure to have her linked in the description box below, as well as the community playlist and the game board. Yes, I said game board. If you have not seen the introduction for this project, I will make sure to link it in the description box below. There's also a very comprehensive introduction video on Emily's channel. So if you are new to this project, check it out because it has a couple of moving pieces to it. It's not a hard or complicated concept, but it does have a couple of moving parts to it. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we are going to be using a deck of cards to choose our project pan items. And you guys, I know I'm a nerd. I bought new cards because I saw them on Amazon and I just fell in love because I'm a big old dork. I'll have those linked in the description box below as well. I always have everything linked down there, what I'm wearing, what I'm panning, all of those types of things, but I'll put a link to this guy as well because they were super inexpensive and they're incredibly cute, and I am, again, a big old nerd. If you are new, welcome. I am so excited that you decided to click on this video, and if you have not yet subscribed, I hope that you will consider doing so. If you enjoyed this video or project panning in general, please make sure to give it a thumbs up as well so that I know this is what you are here for. So this game, there is a game board that Emily so kindly has not only put together but actually shuffles every month as well. So what we do is we take a deck of cards and we draw 5 cards, and they will correspond to a category on the game board. The numbers change every month, that's what she shuffles, but the suit cards, no, not the suit cards, the face cards rather, stay the same every single month. So it's got some fun aspects to it. The deck also is supposed to keep a joker in it. I am crazy and I've decided to leave both of my jokers in because they are so flippin' cute, but I realize that that could genuinely bite me in the butt because the joker card is the "Are you joking?" where you have to choose a product that you do not want to pan. So I know, I'm afraid, but you know, it's all in good fun, and y'all know I love project panning. So before we get into it, let's go ahead and talk about what I have been working on. So I, as always, keep track of all of my usages. In this project, I'm not keeping track of like weights and stuff like that because it's, I don't know, just not what I've been doing. However, I'm kind of a dork, and for the last update I didn't write down the cards themselves that I pulled. I remember the topic or the category rather, but I don't remember what actual card corresponded to it. To be honest, it's not really a big deal because Emily shuffles it every month, so even if I were to draw the exact same cards this month, I would have a different set of categories, and as y'all saw last month, I could choose a completely different card and get the same category again. So like I said, moving parts, but let's talk about the oldest products in this project and then move on to what I rolled in last month. So one of the first ones that I chose was, ooh, let me pull it out, a brand you own the most from. And so for that, I chose Colourpop because I've got a ton of Colourpop products. And I chose this single shadow right here in Glass Bowl. It is my goal to hit pan on there. As you can see, I haven't hit pan yet, but I do have a beautiful little dip going. Colourpop eyeshadows are deeper than what you might expect. So even though I have a nice little dip there, I do have a good ways yet to go with it. Unfortunately, I did only use it, what is it, three times since our last update, including today. I'm actually super duper stoked about this eye look. All I did was I took too much from my Pan Those Eyeshadows project and used it as a winged liner, and then I tapped Glass Ball very lightly all over the lid, and it gives this just beautiful ethereal sparkly look. Love it so much. But that's how I'm wearing it today. With only 3 uses, it's no surprise that I haven't hit pan yet. In this project, I've used it a total of 10 times. So well on my way to go, but historically with Colourpop shadows, I'm looking at right around 30 usages before I hit goal. So we're going to be hanging out with her for a while. The next item is going to be this right here. This, the category was a blush. So I chose my Wet n Wild Color Icon in Rosé Champagne. It is my goal to hit pan. As you can see, we don't have pan yet. I mean, we've got this beautiful dip, which is really nice. You can see the ribbing of the pan. So I'm very much hoping that I can hit pan on it, but I'll be honest, I've been having a bit of an affair. If you guys saw my Huda Beauty mystery box unboxing, which I will link up in the cards if you haven't seen it, but I got a face palette that I have been kind of obsessed with, and it's got bronzer, blush, and highlight in it. So my project panning items took a little bit of backseat, but I've been trying to make sure that I am putting them back into rotation and not just using other stuff. So I have used it a total of 12 times since our last check-in, so I am making good progress on it. Blush just takes so long to hit pan on, and as you can see, I don't wear it super heavily. And at least today, I actually have layered it with my Rockateur from Benefit. I really like that combination, but even then, I'm still not a heavy-handed blush wearer. So we do still have some time to go on it, but I am really excited that it is hopefully on the horizon. The last item that is with us from my original deck pull is this right here. This is a Colourpop BFF Creme Gel Liner in the shade Get Paid. This was the prompt, your favorite panner, which I keep saying I don't have one favorite panner. I love the panning community so much, and it's so hard for me to choose just one. But for the purpose of this, I did choose Rebecca Morgan. I know that she panned this a couple of years ago, and in fact, I purchased it because of Rebecca Morgan. So it was my goal to use this baby 30 times and then roll it out. I did use it a total of 16 whopping times since our last check-in, which actually means that I hit 30. I am so excited. So it will be rolling out, and I will be choosing a new card. All right, so last check-in, we rolled in 2 new items. One of those items was for the category, your largest category, which for me, I think is probably lip products. So I pulled in this right here. This is from Stila. This is the Color Balm lipstick in the shade Olivia. And this is what it looks like right here. It is a little bit kind of light pink on me, and I don't know that I love the color by itself. I am wearing it today, but I'm wearing it on top of my Milani lip liner in the shade Brandy, so it gives it this sort of muted purpley pink sort of look, which that I like. I just don't know if I like this on its own. However, the formula on these is so nice. I'm pretty sure these are discontinued, so you can't pick it up, but I really do enjoy it a lot. It's just a very nourishing sort of feeling on your lips, and y'all know I am all about that life. So I do have a goal of using this either 25 or 30 times. I don't really remember, and I have to go into my external hard drive to find the original footage, which I didn't have time today to do, so I apologize. But I only used it 6 times, so regardless of what that goal was, I have not yet met it. So we are staying in this project. And then the last item comes from this right here. This is my Pat McGrath Mothership Subliminal Platinum Bronze 6-pan eyeshadow palette. I pulled this in last month because I got your favorite panner again. And this time I chose Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. I will make sure to have both Paula and Rebecca Morgan linked in the description box below in case you somehow have not discovered their channels. Trust me, you will thank me later. Check out those ladies, they're fantastic. But she is panning a shade in a different Pat McGrath 6-pan palette. It's the Livy and Rose, I think is what it's called. I don't own that, so I went with this one instead. And the shade that I'm focusing on is this, let me turn it over so that I don't reflect in you guys, this sort of dusty purple shade right here. It's actually much grayer on the lids than it looks in the pan. It's a very kind of grayish taupey purple, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad about. It actually goes quite well with my Pan That palette for this year, Tiny Pans. There's the only matte shadow in there is a gray, so these two actually pair nicely together, and then tap over something a little bit lighter and brighter to give it kind of a lifted look. I've actually really enjoyed. I've used that a total of 4 times since pulling it in last month. I want to say that I've got a number goal of around 25 or 30. I'll have that linked down below as well with all of the rules. But only 4 uses means that regardless of what that number goal was, I have not hit it, so we are staying in the project. So what does that mean? That means that I get to shuffle these cards. I've actually shuffled them a few times, but I always like to shuffle them again for luck. And then we get to pull a new item into this project. Now, if you guys remember from last month, I have yet to pull a face card, which is crazy. So we will see if this time is going to maintain that streak or if we are going to break it. So look at the backs of these cards, you guys. They are freaking adorable. Look at that. Oh, I can't handle it. It's so cute. Okay, one more shuffle and then we'll go for it. All right, so let's go ahead and what do we have here? The wrong side of the card. So there we go. We've got a 2 of diamonds. So still no face card, but let's see what a 2 of diamonds. You've got to be kidding me. Represent another, oh, this is just another project. I thought I got the project painter one again for the 3rd time in a row, and I was gonna laugh so hard. So a product that represents another project. All right, let me think about that one, jump off camera, find a product, and then we'll come back to talk about it. All right, we are back, and that was actually really, really tough because there's so many great projects out there. But I'm actually participating in a whole bunch of them too, so I didn't want to have overlap. And the first thing that came to mind was the Graveyard Project Pan, but since that's about to start up, I didn't want to jump into another one of those. And then I was like, well, what about 50 Shades of Pink? Because I know a lot of people are doing that. And the only thing that I could think of for that would be more lip products, and that didn't make any sense to me. Pan in every palette. None of my palettes are anywhere near pan. And I'm working on blush and bronzer and highlighter and all that kind of stuff in other projects. So what I ended up settling on was Pan That brand. And that really jumped out at me. So I decided to pick this little bitty Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. How cute is that? It looks like a little eyeshadow. It's just over a gram of product. So I would like to be able to hit pan on this. Like I said, I am working on other highlighters and other projects, but I feel like this could be attainable. I don't want to say easy because highlighter takes a while, especially if you're like me and you're not super heavy-handed with things. So I would like to at least hit pan on this and then kind of take it from there. But I think that that could be something I could do. So what do you think? Are you working on this project? And if you are, how is it going for you? I really hope that it is going well and that you're feeling very successful. And if I've inspired you to join this project, please do. It is open to literally anybody who wants to play. There are, as I said, a ton of people working on this. The game board that I'm going to have linked in the description box below also has a list of everybody that I know of, at least, that is participating in this project. And as I said, Emily is updating that game board every single month. So I'm sure that that list is just growing and growing. Please, definitely, if you want to join, join. It's a ton of fun. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you are having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.